Good morning. This morning we are going to do key signatures, and with key signatures we are going to also do intervals, because these key signatures is not the first time we are doing them. So we are going to do the following keys: C major, G major, D major, and F major. So we are going to know how many key signatures does G major have as the first key that has a key signature. How do we get a key signature in a key? And then how do we get a sharp in a key, in a scale, and how do we get a flat? Whilst doing that, we're also going to do the intervals, where learners are going to know that the first degree will be a tonic, the second degree will be a supertonic, third degree immediate, and then so forth and so forth. And they should know now how to, when you're playing on the piano, which at the moment I don't have in this class, but I'll play on the piano to get the minor keys, the major, the augmented, perfect intervals, and so on, where they can hear the difference in sound as you play a chord that is in a major key and a chord that is in a minor key, a chord that is in a diminished, and a chord that is perfect, and a chord that is augmented. How do we get all these different chords, and how do we get to have these different sounds? So I am going to teach them first to start with the C major scale. Since the C major scale does not have any sharps or flats, we're going to begin with that, and we're going to start at the beginning, and then we're going to use the middle C on the piano as the one key and one note that is comfortable for everybody to sing on. And then we're going to sing from the first note to the last note, which is the high C, meaning as an octave, which is having 8 notes. And then I'm then going to introduce the second key, which is the G major. How do we get a G major? The G major is the dominant, or the first note of the C major. So I get it: C, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, G. Next, so if G is the dominant, then the G is going to be the next key. And then we're going to raise the seventh of that key, which is F. Then that's where we're going to have the first sharp, which is F sharp. And then I will play the G major also, so that they can hear the difference in a scale that has no sharps or flats and a scale that has sharps and flats. And then I'll make them be able to write out on both trebles, which is the treble clef and the bass clef, where is C, where it starts and as it goes high, and the following scales as they go like that. And also on the treble, on the bass clef, I'll do the same. And then the chords also be able to notate them accordingly in first inversion, in the root note, and then be able to do that on their own. So my assessment will be being able to write out the whole scale, indicate the semitones, and make them understand how do they identify semitones in a scale. And then as homework, I'll then give homework as where they're going to write out the intervals of maybe only C major scale, and then say whether minor, major, or whatever, augmented or diminished or perfect. Yes, yes, that will be my lesson for today, and I hope that learners will engage in this as actively as possible. I will also play a few music on YouTube where they can hear a person playing those few scales, maybe one G major scale or D major scale, which has 2 sharps, which is C sharp and F sharp. So yeah, that will be my lesson today. I hope that everybody's going to engage and enjoy this, and that it'll be fun as we're going to sing a lot and then clap the note as we sing. We clap the rhythm as well, because I also want to engage in rhythmic clapping so that they know that music, rhythm, and notes or melody work well together. Thank you.